Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play. Cause we're living.
Welcome back. Welcome. Livin in San Diego podcast. Here we go in the Bermuda Club studios up here in Carlsbad. I think there's some offshore winds coming in or something. You see the planes taking off the other way over at Palomar?
Oh, I didn't notice this morning.
Yeah, they're flying towards us instead of towards the coast.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Little
We had
Santa
offshore
Ana's.
earlier this week.
Yeah.
Is it back?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Usually
just
when
remember
we get those, it's warmer, it's hotter, it's a little bit overcast and a little bit cloudy out there. Still nice. 68 degrees.
Yeah, maybe it's not that hot in the desert right now. Maybe it's those cool evenings too. Or who knows? Maybe today was like super clear when we woke up. So not much
Not
cloud
at my
cover.
house.
Oh, really?
Yep, coastal. We had a little coastal overcast for sure.
Yeah, we could see it like in the distance, but it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
So
All right.
we'll see what happens this weekend.
Well, welcome back, guys. Episode 256. I'm Chris Erickson. We have Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the ones and twos. And yeah, we got a good episode today. We're going to jump into a bunch of stuff. Obviously, our new to-do and Adieu. We have a question for Cassidy coming up at the end. We got weekends, a little bit of sports.
Maybe
just
one
like
of the
a
worst
touch.
sports weekends of all time.
Yeah.
Or in a long time.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, kind of, yeah, like not directly.
It was like
but
30-minute window where you just wanted to punch the TV.
I did. No, we need a new TV now. But yeah, no, it was not great. So we'll get into that a little bit. And our list, we will hit the list, the breakfast list right here in San Diego. Some spots are interesting. I don't know. I've only done it. One of them I've not been to, but I went to one up in SF. It's a little bit different style breakfast. So
Huh, interesting.
yeah. But anyways, let's rock and roll. Weekends, you're my timer, so let me know because I left my watch at home. So
Oh, no, Casio.
well, I got up, got ready for the podcast, did a few other things this morning, got a workout in, and today was core and stuff. So I take my watch off because I got to do like time stuff, and I set it up on the mantle, and there it sits.
There it
still.
sits right now.
So I feel naked without it, you know.
I know the watch tan. Oh, no, mine. Maybe I didn't wear it all weekend.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I've had mine on for a while. I originally got it doing the Journey to 1,000 when I was running a lot. So I need to know how long I was running. Not needed to know, but I like to kind of keep eye on how long I was running. That's kind of all it had. It didn't have, I tracked where I was running with Strava. So kind of seeing my distance and stuff and mapping out. All right, on Google Maps, if I go here, that's probably about the distance I need. But yeah, I just kept the watch ever since then. And now I've become... It's affixed to me. All it does is tell time, but I have a phone for that, but I kind of like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice having.
It is. I can't do these Apple Watches. I don't know how you guys do those. That seems very distracting.
Yeah, I've had to like pare down what notifications and stuff I get. Because I think at the beginning, I stopped wearing it for a long time because I was like getting anxious. Like every time my wrist would like vibrate, I'm like, oh God, something else. But so I turned off, I don't get email notifications. I only get texts. I get texts. It obviously tells me if I'm getting a call too, but I have a phone for that. But yeah, you do definitely get really a lot of stuff if you don't turn notifications off.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. And it just seems like I want to be okay, I have my phone right here, right? But at night I'll put it, well, now I use it for, my other phone died. So now I use it for podcasts at night. But other than that, I charge it downstairs, kind of keep the podcast phone only had podcast apps on it. Didn't have anything else on there. And so it was a very, brings down that anxiety. You're just like, nothing's ringing. Now I just put it in sleep mode. So
Yeah.
right when I lay down, so you get no calls, no texts, nothing like that. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit nicer, but having it on your wrist would be insane.
Yeah. It's nice for like meetings and stuff where it's rude to pull out of phone. Like checking your watch seems a little less intrusive, like if there's an emergency. When we were held hostage by that lady in Santee, my watch would have been really helpful.
Yeah.
Probably. But just some of those things. It was funny because I was talking to a buddy. Now we're getting into watch talk, but talking to a buddy on Sunday during our baseball game because I forgot mine because I like having it.
You forgot it again today.
I know. No new inning at 1 hour and 45. Dropped it at 2, so I like to watch like how close we're getting to that time frame. Like, especially this past Sunday when we're getting beat up. Like, how quickly can we get out of here? Can we be done?
And then you use now you had to use the sun.
Yeah, or put my phone out.
Oh yeah, that works too.
No, but I was talking to a buddy who worked for Nixon for a long time. I think like 9 or 10 years when they were at the lumberyard in Encinitas, and he said Apple Watches have pretty much put a big chunk of the watch industry not under, but way lower than they were before. So,
makes sense. Yeah, everybody, you're not having 2 watches. You know, you might wear it out. I still do. I guess have a Nixon watch, but I haven't worn it for years. It was the Player, so it was like real cool, like nice black face with like 1 diamond in it. You're like, oh, dude, I'm so cool.
I think I have
cool watch,
2 Nixon watches, not like any of the super fancy, but they were really cool. And I still wear it every now and then. I'll wear it out to dinner or something like that.
Yeah,
but it's not my everyday. Especially because Apple Watch, I have a nice metal band that I can put my Apple Watch in.
Ooh, fancy.
If I need to. So.
Yeah. I'm staying away from those for now. Just sticking with the Casio. But anyways,
that's what you said about iPhones.
Not today. Well, I had to. The iPhone was a work decision. We had, just even seeing clients now. Some are, on Android. Just seeing.
Yeah, our clients we just closed with this week.
Yeah, but it doesn't hit like. I don't care, but I could see how other people would care. Oh, this is a green bubble.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know if it adds a, like, oh, you're not in the know. You're not part of the crew. I mean, I think that's just like a mental.
Are they actually getting this? Like, on the blues, at least says delivered. And like, if I'm setting up like 6 or 7 showings and I'll be doing them on my laptop, so I can do iMessage through my laptop, and then I get to one that's not an iPhone, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Maybe I'm just not going to show this house.
Yeah, no, I did. Some things are definitely helpful. Like I don't use it as much, but I forget that you could even just send an email or a text back through your phone. We're actually going to switch, and probably next year, our CRM to have iPhone. So like when we're sending people messages, they're like, oh, okay, cool. These guys, it's not just like if they press stop and it goes back green, how you have those like press stop to.
Oh, see, that'll look cooler too. Yeah. We won't look like we're Neanderthals.
We'll be in the, we'll just have to, it's just it takes a lot of work. So we're not doing that quite yet, but we will. I think we have our meeting coming up. We'll jump into that. Nice. But Apple's, I think my other phone was much more not user-friendly, but also just intuitive. Like just the things they had built in. This is the iPhone corner, I guess. This is Apple corner right here on Livin in San Diego podcast. But 2 things that I just right off the bat. When you set an alarm, the other phone would be like, okay, set your alarm. You could choose your days, whatever. I'm sure you could do that on this too. But you set your alarm and it would tell you have your alarm set for 8 hours and 47 minutes from now. So you're like, okay, cool. If you're laying in bed setting your alarm, you're like, now I get in a little idea. I set my alarm, and it also gives you a notification on the top. So it's like you could see your alarm set. Yeah, you're like, okay, alarm set, little alarm icon up there. You don't, right when Julie switched back, she's like, how do I? So I found out a way you could do it where you get on your front screen, like your lock screen, where it shows that you have an alarm set. But the way to get there, just having a little notification, alarm.
I just have to click and check to make sure I don't have an alarm going on.
And then double and check and triple check. You're like, okay, my alarm's on. I'm good. Now I forget the second thing. Oh, just when you go into like, let's say you're looking at Google News, right? Whatever, any news app. You click in, okay, you're scrolling down. You have, I want to click the CBS article, whatever. So you go in there. It opens a brand new window, right? So it did that in Android too. But all you would have to do to go back is just swipe back, and it goes back to the previous screen. Now you have to go click at the bottom, open all your windows, close that window, open the other window. Doesn't that like...
Yeah, no, it's not perfect.
but
See, I just don't read the news on my phone. I guess that's my positive.
Yeah. Well, anything. I mean, any app, anything. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't learned to use it. But anyways, that's enough for Apple talk. If you guys text me, I'll text you back in blue now. So there we go.
That's right.
And I forgot my watch. But getting into weekends, yes. So we'll get into the sports section of it here in a sec. But first off, Halloween.
Friday.
Nice, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know about you guys, but it wasn't crazy in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know exactly why. You'd think Friday would be insane compared to we've had weekdays for the last 4 years now.
Yep.
So yeah, it wasn't super nuts. Mellow, super fun. Got out and we just set up this year. We changed it up because we've got a new dog and didn't want her to go nuts 250 times. And so we just set up a table in the front yard or in the driveway. Handed out candy that way, and Chelsea and I divided and conquered. And so yeah, it was different but fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did our little loop down by our neighborhood, and usually when the kids are smaller, it takes, it's one cul-de-sac that we go down, and everybody's same thing. They're all set up outside. They have their tables. There's one house that has like Jello shots. There's, other house, all these candies, and there's one that they go all out, and they get something new every year. So they have the giant skeleton that, or it's not a skeleton, but something like that. They have like this witch, and they have this, whatever, they have something. So we always go check out that place. Now the kids are a little bit older, and now we got through that, went down there, was still light, got through that cul-de-sac in about 15 minutes, 14 minutes. I don't know. It was so quick. So then we had to branch out and go down by like Jamie's house and like cruise around over there and, expand our horizons a little bit. Because the kids are just running. One of our buddies.
There's a mission now. That's the deal.
Yeah. One of the kids' buddies, their parents let them just eat. You could just eat all the candy tonight because I guess he doesn't eat that much as we're going through, through the year rather.
Mm-hmm.
And
so one gnarly day of sugar eating?
Yeah, I think sure he does a little. I think it's a little bit of exaggeration, but he was just, I saw at one point he'd stop here, grab that candy, open that, dig into his bag, grab another piece. As we made this, about 25, 30 minutes into the loop, you could see the sugar rush, just like he was on crack. He's just like, and it was just, I don't know. His mom's
funny.
like, yeah, maybe he'll just eat enough and learn his lesson and throw up and check it with the next day. He didn't.
That's the lesson I don't want to learn, though. I don't want to throw up in our house.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
Yeah. My kids, it's funny, Cam especially is not like a huge candy eater. So like his hasn't been touched since probably Saturday, maybe. Brayden, he will have a piece from here or from time to time. But anyway, yeah, it was, they did our whole loop, our whole street, and the whole like Blue Water Street across from us. So I don't know how many houses that is, but a lot.
Yeah, plenty of candy though.
Oh yeah, you can get plenty of candy in like 8 houses and call it good.
Yeah, I think Julie gave him a number. You could keep 20 pieces of candy or something like that. So divide it up, get rid of what you don't want. Here's what you get to keep. That's their candy for basically the year. Like that. Yeah. That's like,
I saw Braid School today was collecting candy. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but they're collecting
those big bins out the back.
Yeah, no, they were gonna do it. Either send it to, I don't know. I've seen companies or organizations that like send it to the troops or dentist office collect it. So like, I don't know what they do with it.
Throw it away.
But, yeah, probably.
But he's just throwing it away.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. There was a podcast I was listening to. They were talking about Halloween and like certain other areas that have like, there's this one gal who was on, it was a real estate podcast, but they were talking about it a little bit. I think she's in somewhere in the Northeast, Connecticut, maybe somewhere up that way. Anyways. And they do it like they have like not contests, but unsaid contests, like who are people going to talk about which street? Because it's like one main road and then it has a bunch of like a cul-de-sac here, like a bunch of branches going off.
Yeah.
So you just get hit. So which cul-de-sac is like the best of the best? But she was saying they have like one house has cotton candy machines. These guys are giving away hot dogs. These guys are giving away, they have a beer and a wine station. Like they just have it like a real setup. So we're not quite, I would say San Diego, after hearing a few other people, I was like, yeah, we're kind of like as far as Halloween goes.
Someone on Avalon, just a street over from us, was making popcorn and giving out like blue lemonade or something like that.
Okay.
The boys came back excited about that.
Well, something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Favorite candy?
I mean, for me, Halloween candy wise, the boys don't like Twizzlers, and I have forever. I like licorice, so I always take their Twizzlers. They only got like 2 this year though, so it's already gone.
Dang it!
But I that's probably my My favorite of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about
Interesting. Twizzlers.
you? I know nobody. I said that to Jameson, my buddy Jameson, the other day. He's like, "Really? That's weird."
Yeah,
He's
that
like, "I
is-
would pick red vines over." I'm like, "Red vines are not a Halloween candy. Like, I didn't see any red vines."
Throw on just a handful of red vines from the Costco bucket.
Yeah, right.
We
Exactly.
used to have those all the time.
I didn't see
Not for
those.
Halloween, but
Yeah. So anyway, I like Twizzlers.
that's weird.
It's a weird
I'm gonna
one.
say that's weird, dude. Nobody's ever said that before. I'm going with I don't know. So last night I did have a Butterfinger, and I had a.
I do like
I can't.
Butterfingers, too.
The last time I had a Butterfinger was I was thinking as I was eating, I was like, I mean, it tastes exactly the same, but it has to have been about I don't know 10, 20 years, something like
Yeah.
that. Like I haven't.
It's good, right?
So good. So good. Yeah. Even last few Halloweens, I don't remember having any Butterfingers, but yeah, Butterfingers.
That was my
pretty
go-to Blizzard back in the day. Was
Oh, yeah.
vanilla ice cream Blizzard.
Yeah.
Or vanilla ice cream and Butterfinger.
That's a good go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever go with the Nerds?
No,
Remember they had
I've
Nerds
never
for a
done
while?
that. Oh, I've never done that.
Yeah. Yeah. They went with Nerds for a little bit. I don't know if they still have it, but DQ is still around. But no, that night I had actually got a Kit Kat.
Oh yeah, Kit
Yeah.
Kat's
It's like
good too.
Kit Kat's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the Kit Kat.
Yeah,
So,
I like it way more than Twix. Twix is not my favorite.
yeah. Right or left?
I don't know. Is that Kit Kat or Twix?
That's Twix.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Twix. I haven't had any of that candy for a long time, so it was definitely tasty. Usually, if I go candy, I'll go something like gummies or something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I
Those are
like
good,
gummy
but-
bears too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got a house full of candy. Got rid of a lot. Donated a lot to the trash can. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but all in all, good, solid. Like I said, we don't have like I would. I like the neighborhoods with the setups out front. Everybody cruise around.
Yeah.
Eddie, I was talking with Eddie. He's like, they bus people in, not bus, but you know,
The
like
same in our
everybody
neighborhood.
trucks in there. You're like, really? That's interesting. So I don't know.
There was less of that this year though.
All right. I wonder what people are doing here.
I don't know.
All right. Interesting Friday Halloween. Is it Saturday next year or do we have a leap year or something?
I don't know if we have a leap year.
All right.
It's probably Saturday.
We'll find out. But yeah, and then we had some soccer games going on. Got a bunch of wins this weekend. I repeated from you last weekend, so we got all wins.
We
which
got
was
the
nice.
opposite,
Yeah,
so.
that was good. Got to cruise around, see the boys. That was their last competitive game, so it was good to see them. They've been playing really well. See them kind of actually finish games. Usually they're good starts, give it up in the second, or just kind of don't have those finishing goals, that kind of thing. So they finished the season strong, which was awesome. And then on Sunday morning, I finally checked off a bucket list item. So time changed. I said, all right, let's, if I get up earlier, it's going to be like waking up the same, like with 6. If I wake up at like 5:30, it's going to be the same as waking up at like 6:30. So
Yeah.
set the alarm. It's like, okay, cool. Got some sleep. Ended up heading out to Lake Poway and did the Potato Chip Rock
Yep, saw that.
hike up there.
Did you actually go on the potato chip or you didn't wait?
No,
long?
it's too corporate for me. It's too,
Yeah, I needed a selfie from there.
yeah, no, I took a selfie with somebody else on the rock in
saw
the
that.
back.
I
Yeah.
saw
So that was as far as I was going to go.
You didn't want to just like jump on a couple times to see if it would break.
Not really. No, there was people out there. I don't know. If you go another about, I don't know, I think it was 0.2 miles, there's actually the summit of, what is it, Mount Woodson?
Mm-hmm.
And up there, it's kind of cool. Once you get up there, I think the elevation is like 3,000 and you feel like there's pine trees. I mean, there's a ton of radio towers too. So it's like, you're not in the wilderness, but as you get up there, it felt like way more mountains. It was kind of cool.
Nice.
And found this little viewpoint and you're looking down. I was trying to figure out where I was looking. One was the 56 freeway. You could see that. It was a little foggy on the coast, so you couldn't see over there, but killer views. It was pretty rad once you get up that way. But as I was coming in, it was super foggy going down like Rancho Bernardo Road, coming in, going to right before I got to the turnout to go into Lake Poway. It actually goes up a little bit. So there's a little elevation.
Is
where
that
you
the
start.
main start
There's that. And then off the 67, I think there's another
on the backside?
on the backside. Yeah. Where I think it's about the same distance. Maybe that side's a little bit shorter, but going this way, I think it was about 4 up, 4 down, something like that. And yeah, hit it. I think I got out there by like 7-ish or so. As I was cruising in, it looked a little busy, but a lot of people were fishing and there was still a ton of parking. So it wasn't bad. I was expecting it to be the cooler day. That's when you're going to get a lot of people out there. So the first probably 20 minutes, I didn't see anybody. Then as you start going up these switchbacks and, coming up on people trying to, I'm just trying to go up and down not as fast as I can, but I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't have to wait for anybody. I got my own pace, but start at Lake Poway, cruise around to the main trailhead. It's about 0.9 miles. And then you start uphill, and it's uphill the entire way, basically from there. So from there, it's like fire road, and then it cuts into like an actual trail, which is like the cool part. And like I said, switchbacks going all the way up, and then you get up there, and I was assuming there was going to be, as I was passing people, I thought there were going to be more people up there. There's probably, I don't know, a dozen people up there just hanging out. So there was, I mean, I got up, took about hour and a half up, something like that. And then about on the way down, when you get up there, it's like, all right, hang out for a little bit, had a bar, had some of my liquid IV water, whatever, and hung out for 10 minutes or so, cruise back down. And I like to kind of jog back down instead of like walking. So I made it down in a little less than an hour, but it was cool. It was worth it. And as you go up, so anyways, back to the fog, you're coming up, get to Lake Poway, it was clear. But as you start getting elevated, you're looking back towards the coast and looking at all the valleys, and it's just like
you're
a
above
blanket of fog.
That's cool.
And then you see like a little peak pop out here and there. I didn't look for it, but I bet I could have seen like your like double peak and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because and a lot of these hikes I'm picking out.
Well, can you see Harmony? Yeah, maybe just the top of it past Harmony Grove and all that
You
stuff.
probably could, yeah. I don't know. Because I was looking, I saw Black Mountain. I figured out where that was because I hiked there, I don't know, a few months ago. So I saw that. It was more looking west, so I wasn't really looking elsewhere. But as you get to the backside, you could see, you're looking into like Ramona, all back there. Because right when I started, there was a guy, he kind of scared me. I had one earbud in, listening to a podcast, and he was sitting in this like there was like a little bench, whatever, behind the trail before you start going up, and it sounded like a horse. I was like, wait, what is it? Oh, it's just this dude. I was chatting with him for a little bit. He came from Ramona.
Oh, wow.
Came back this way, and this was at 7:45. It's like, what time did you leave? He's like, 4:45. I was like, how many miles? He's like, it's like 5 miles. He's like, I'm already tired, man. He's like, good luck. So I saw him on the way back down. He was about halfway up. He had a long way to go. Yeah.
To go all the way up and then all the way back down and back to Ramona.
Yeah, all the way to Ramona. So he had a long trek. But anyways, potato chip. Yeah. I didn't get on the rock. Took some pictures. It's just a rock. It was just like, and you have to, it's like a little gap you got to hop over. So I don't know. Didn't get my picture, but that's all right. I didn't need it.
Next time.
Yeah. No,
next time you got to bring the kids and then take a picture of them on it.
They would never make it up.
4 miles, that's not bad.
It was just would have taken. So it says on there at the bottom 3 to 5 hours, and they warn you the whole time up. If you don't have whatever water, if you're already out of water, turn back. If you're already out of water, there's one part, it has like a few picnic benches. That's like the last warning before you start the switchbacks and the big elevation. And there's a helipad right there. And it's like, if you don't have half a liter or liter of water, or if you already ran out, turn back. It's like, that's very, I mean, I guess on hot days I could see that. This day wasn't bad, but
they're just sick of picking people up.
I think so. Yeah. They're just like,
we got another. It's
potato
probably
chip
during the
rock,
summer.
that'd be easy.
It's probably during the summer. There's probably
be.
like a call a day or something.
I could see. I had a sweatshirt on at the time just because I like to get up that. I was just going to keep it on the whole time. I like to sweat. I just like to, and it's kind of like a workout, right? And I took it off at that point. It's like, okay, they were kind of scaring me. I was like, is it really that difficult? And there wasn't that many people I had seen on the trail. So
I'm trying to think of like, the Harmony Grove trailhead that takes you up to the reservoir. How big is that grade? Like half the grade, maybe?
How steep?
It switchbacks all the way up too.
Yeah.
But that's probably only like 1,500 feet or something.
Yeah.
When you get to the top.
Yeah. It's probably ain't that much. Yeah. Probably right around there.
So where are you starting though? My elevation wise at the bottom of, if you're getting all the way to 3,000.
I don't know. I wonder how
just curious.
Lake Poway elevation. Let's see.
Probably like 5 or, I don't imagine it's not probably over 1,000.
No, I don't think so.
So that's a big climb. That's like when I did Big Bear. It
says Lake Poway is 165 feet.
Yeah, so really,
the elevation of Lake Poway. This one says ranges from 450 to 2,700, so obviously towards the top. The lake's surface is at a height of about 165 feet. So yeah, not much.
Okay. So that's a big climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that now. That does seem a little more aggressive. Not a kid hike.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like the Harmony Grove, it's shorter. You could, it's half mile up or something like that. and a lot longer switchbacks. These are just like back and forth, back and forth, just steps the whole way. It's not even switchback. It's like a lot of steps. And luckily I didn't fall. I usually back down. I'm known to trip, and made it down safely. So anyways, got to check it off. So if you guys are going out there, go check it out. Cool hike, good views, a nice brisk. Yeah. I did it quickly. So it said 3 to 5 hours. It was probably about right. I did about 2.5, and then hit up the lookout right at the bottom. It's like the little, it's a restaurant, I guess. Little tackle shop restaurant right at the bottom, overlooking the lake. So I had a coffee and a little sando there, and yeah, it was nice.
Rad.
So
you didn't sit in the big chair this time?
I didn't. I saw it. I was going to take a picture, but I did not go over there. So anyways, got to check it off the list, and now I don't have to say I'm going to go. I need to go do it.
Yeah,
so
that's your bucket
list. Did it. Anything else on the weekends for you?
No, we had a handful of losses. I was on Braden's game. I was that dad that you hate the other day.
Oh no.
But I mean, Braden got absolutely blown up on a play where he's a somewhat tough kid. Like, he'll cry, but he will stay in games always. And he tried to stay in the game and came out because, I mean, he was just hit so hard and no foul called. And his main coach wasn't there, and the assistant coach was just going ballistic. And so I couldn't help myself also.
On the other side, you're yelling too?
No, I was right behind him. Like, we were on the same, it's not like club. Rec is a free-for-all of where people are.
Sit in the coach's box.
Yeah, but there's no spot. So, but it was ugly. And we've played at this field a million times, and it's always it's rec, but it's so biased. Like, we've always had like the worst possible refereeing at that field. They probably feel the same way when they come and play at our fields. But it just was ugly.
What are you yelling?
No, just that was no profanities. Come on. I'm not that bad. No, it was an ugly no call on a play where this number 4 kid would not stop fouling kids. Like high kicks, like at their teeth, push, like full on 2-arm, full length pushing. Like he just was fouling everybody. And in the second quarter, they do quarters or water break. Absolutely just ran through Braden when he had the ball, and no foul call. It was ugly.
All right.
But anyway, that was our first loss. We got smoked there. And then Cam played in a big game down at Del Norte High School. My God, have you been on campus there?
I have not.
It is like a college campus, and there was so much going on. They had back-to-back football games happening in the stadium on a Saturday. I don't know if it was actually the high school games or maybe it was like Pop Warner. Okay. They were big kids. Yeah, but like cheerleaders and band and like
maybe they play on. I don't know. That's interesting. We used to have B games on Saturdays, but that was like freshman year. So
maybe that's what I don't know.
No bands. It was just whoever showed up.
Oh no, this
randomly.
was like people in the stands, bands, cheerleaders. This was a whole kit and caboodle. So,
right.
But anyway, so there was a lot going on. They have their own swim facility there, cams and band, and so like we were passing probably where their band area is. And they have a full semi truck that's painted like Del Norte band something like for traveling with the band equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was insane. But anyway, so he had a game there against. It was a big game. It was the difference between a win, they're in second place, a loss, they're in 5th, a tie, they're in 3rd, and they started the day in 3rd and lost 1-0. The only goal scored was the kid was offside. Which is a bummer.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But they fought hard. It was tough. It was, that team ended up being in first place after that. So
after their win.
Yeah. So it was tough, but it was last game of the season. So we all went to Carl Strauss after and drank our sorrows away.
Which Carl Strauss?
The one in Forest Ranch.
Okay. Right there.
Yeah. It's right there. Right next to the new restaurant that you just posted.
Fletcher.
Yeah.
Fletcher Cantina.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
That's what. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's what you said. So anyway, but it was cool. It was a good way to kind of polish the season off. Now we're just getting ready for Coronado. And then Saturday. So that was dinner Saturday, and then Sunday we had a baseball game. Watched a little Bills after too.
Go
baseball.
Bills.
We got last week we won 20-5. This week we lost 20-12. So kind of a.
Put some points up, not 20-5.
Yeah. So, yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right. A lot of L's up there.
That was, and then on Saturday night watching sports after.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So Saturday night, like you said, it was not whole. Yeah, your sports weekend was even worse with the kids losing, right? That's just like L across the board.
Yeah.
But yeah, Saturday night we had World Series on the big TV. We had playoffs, MLS playoffs, San Diego FC on the iPad. Just kind of keep an eye on that. I was more interested in the World Series till the end of FC, so we were watching that, right?
When FC wasn't also a elimination game either.
No, they should have eliminated the other guys, but
Yeah.
So let's start there. Going down. Did you hear what happened to their goalie? He ended up CJ Dos Santos.
I saw it. I don't know what
So I think he ended up. I mean, he broke his face. I think it ended up being like a broken
nose,
cheekbone.
Oh, cheekbone.
Something like that. I'll find out real quick.
Is
But
he going to come back?
no, I think it's 4 to 8 weeks.
Oh, geez, that sucks.
So, but
The new guy seems kind of like a spaz.
yeah, he had to come in when he broke his nose last time, right? He had to come in about, I don't know, maybe a few weeks back.
It was a foot to the face, right?
Yeah.
it
Did you
was a
see it in
full-on-
slow mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kicked him right in the face. I think he might have been out for a little bit. So the goalkeeper fractured his cheekbone following a collision in the box during the Saturday's opening round playoff loss to the Portland Timbers. Putting his availability for Sunday's winner-take-all match in jeopardy. He's not coming back with a broken jaw
Couldn't they do like
or
the
cheekbone.
Couldn't they just do? What was the guy that played on? Was it the Sixers? Oh no, the Pistons. The guy that always
full
wore
mask.
the full mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Just do that.
I think for your nose, yeah, for sure.
But
Because CJ Dos Santos was wearing a mask for probably
yeah,
the
after
last month or so
yeah,
when he did bust his nose. But
he wear like a full on Jason hockey mask. It's close enough to Halloween still.
yeah, he needs a little bit more than that, I think. So, anyways, it was he went out. I don't know. That was kind of mid game. It wasn't
Yeah.
I've
End of the
seen
first half.
Yeah, backup goalie was okay. He's played before. He was fine. Coming down to, I think there was 12 extra minutes at the end, something
yeah.
like that. There was a lot. I think there was. It was at the first half.
No,
or
it was
second
first half. First
Okay.
half.
Second
It did
half.
8 minutes in the second half.
That's
I
what,
think.
yeah. And so they come down. It's the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
They end up scoring a little cross header in. I think isn't that what it was? I don't even remember. But it's just like, oh my
So brutal.
god, dude! 1 minute left, right? Just to put Portland out. Now we'll play again Sunday. See what happens there. Hopefully they just put them down.
Yeah.
You can't go out. This can't be another San Diego
Well, you
team.
also, yeah. I mean, here. So I think, if my memory is correct, the right when that happened is right when the Dodgers came back and like tied it up to push it to extra innings. So it's
Correct.
like the exact same timeline.
Yeah. I was expecting the baseball game to be over. So then we could throw in the end of the FC game.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the case.
It didn't go that way. Yeah. Because it went to extras. But to have it go to PKs too, to finish off the soccer game, have it go to PKs, have the keeper stop 2, and you don't win. Like Cam's goalie coach forever has said, your job as a keeper during shootouts is stop 1. That is your goal. If you stop 1, your team should win.
Yeah.
He stops 2 and they lose.
And then we
Just
airball
3 of them.
the next 2 and then one off the the crossbar. Just like,
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
so hopefully we come back from that. We got a big game Sunday. I think it's Sunday.
Sunday at 6.
So excited to watch that one. I guess we still have a little bit of playoffs going here in San Diego, but
Are you going to go or no?
I don't think so. I know we're looking at tickets, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It'd be
I
a
have a
good
bunch
atmosphere.
of-
It'd be fun.
A bunch of Cam's friends are going to go. I debated. I didn't even ask Chelsea, but I debated looking at least because we're going to go down to Coronado on Sunday night anyway.
Yeah.
Because the boys have Monday, Tuesday off, and so we'd be halfway there or more than or past that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
We
Maybe
shall
the next
see.
round.
Oh, they got to win, dude.
I know.
They got to win. I mean, the first game was close. This game was obviously close. Even though the first game should have been a blowout. They way outplayed them. I didn't see as much of this game. So anyways, got another game Sunday. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully get a W. Let's not do another San Diego this year in San Diego sports
Yeah.
where they just
Do a San Diego thing.
do a San Diego thing. Come on, boys. Let's see
Yeah.
what happens. But
Well, especially because they beat Portland in the last game of the season 4-0, and I think during the season they beat them,
beat
like
'em as
smoked
well.
them too. So, yeah, I mean they should be able to just put them away.
yeah,
Fingers crossed.
I think we'll be all right.
Got to play to win though. My God, I don't like this whole series thing in the MLS.
Yeah. But we shall see. We don't know how the next how the next round works? Because we're
It's
learning
single
as we
elimination
go.
though, right?
Is it?
I think so.
That's weird.
It is.
So they go backwards. They're like,
It is, but I think they go backwards only because this makes it so the higher seeds can't just get knocked out in one game.
okay.
And so now it gives like the higher seeds like an automatic. Here's your automatic at least one game at home, one game on the road. And then here, in this case, 2 games at home, 1 on the road. But
All right.
yeah, I don't know. But I've heard the talk of Carl Strauss was that it was single elimination after this week.
Okay.
So I didn't
You
double
heard it
check
here
anybody.
first.
I didn't
This
double
is-
check with anybody.
Breaking news. We don't double check here on Living in San Diego. We're going with
I trust my
hearsay.
friends. I trust my friends.
And then and then all the Blue Jays fans here in San Diego were let down massively.
It's just the anti-Dodger fans were all let down.
I was a Blue
massively.
Jay fan.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. For the past 2 weeks.
And to have it be Will Smith, the one that hits the game-winning home run.
Yeah.
Oh, just like another punch in the face.
Yeah, that guy's the worst.
He is. He is the worst.
Oh gosh, yeah. I haven't even stuff will pop up on Instagram. Scroll past. Like,
Oh, me
don't even
too.
care.
I'm
like,
so
no,
fast
No,
to-
stop,
I know.
stop. I don't even want to see
I
that
saw a
stuff.
parade clip the other day, and I'm like, oh god,
no. Even the riots. Don't care. I don't want to see your guys' town burning down. No, I don't care. I don't want to see anything about it.
I kind of want to see that.
I don't want to see it. Just keep going, keep going. But yeah, that was a dumb game too. Blue Jays both teams had plenty of opportunities to end it in we'll call it regular time.
Yeah.
In 9 innings, but Blue Jays definitely had no outs, one out, bases loaded. You got to get a guy home. Got to get a guy
You
home.
can't slide toe first.
Got to get run through
yeah.
the base, go head first, get a bigger lead, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All looking backwards, what could have been, but what should have been. Anyways.
Especially you have a 4-2 win or a 4-2 lead that late in a World Series game.
Yeah.
You don't have somebody that can just put that thing away.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
And Hoffman never mind. I'm making myself angry again. Hoffman gives up a home run to Miguel Rojas of all people.
Yeah.
Who hadn't hit one since August. So anyway, another year of our Dodger friends gloating that they won another World Series. So
Yeah, go back to LA, guys. There's way too many LA fans here in San Diego.
I know I'm like surrounded by my
And
half
SF
of
fans, you idiots too.
half of my board is like Dodger fans right now for baseball.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's I don't know either.
San Diego's better to live, I guess. Everybody moves down here.
That's right.
You're not gonna find that many Giants fans. You're not gonna find that many Padres fans in LA.
Heck no.
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 Everybody moves here, but they still support their team. Idiots. Anyways, let's go to do and Adieu. Coming in new to San Diego is
Should I applause? No, just kidding.
no, we don't have a new restaurant today because I want to get away from restaurant. No, I didn't want to get away from restaurants. We did just drop a new restaurant over on our Instagram page at Livin in San Diego on LIVIN, Livin in San Diego. So go check that out. A new place over in Forest Ranch, like where Cassidy just was. And this time it wasn't a restaurant, but there's a new, I guess, company, a new way to get around in San Diego. Waymo. Waymo's coming to San Diego. Do you know what Waymo is?
yeah, it's driverless vehicles.
Self-driving cars, yeah. So Waymo is on its way to San Diego here in the next, probably not till the end of 2026.
Just in downtown?
Yeah, so it sounded like where they're starting is going to be Little Italy, Hillcrest, that downtown
We
adjacent
don't want them
areas.
getting on the freeway.
Not yet, but they are a self-driving car company, Waymo, to launch autonomous robo-taxi service in San Diego. It's Google is the parent company of that, or they're under the Google flag. Has officially announced plans to launch its autonomous robo-taxi services in San Diego next year, marking a major expansion of the driverless ride-hailing network across the United States. It was confirmed Monday. They're also including Las Vegas and Detroit. The expansion's going to start. They've already started going through and trying, mapping out the roads, trying to figure out how they're going to map or how they're going to navigate. We have a lot of weird roads. It's not like grids. It's like coastal. Once you get there, downtown's pretty grid, but once you get out of that, you're going down random roads and there's a bunch of weird stuff. But they have been starting out. They said in a statement, I don't know if you get this statement. Tell me if you, this is from their, who was it from? Their on its website, a statement on its website. We roll autonomously like our burritos, California style. I don't know. That doesn't make
like
sense,
California
right?
roll would have been a better thing to do. Like our sushi.
I don't know. So they're not that good at slogans. But anyways, they are coming. They're what do you think about these cars? So I'm trying to think. Oh, say Little Italy, Hillcrest, Balboa Park, East Village, Mission Hills. So the initial test, human supervision in early 2025, and then potentially launching in mid to late 2026.
So you see it a lot in San Francisco.
Yeah. Have you ever tried one? Did you guys try one when you were up there?
No.
One of our buddies did. He was up there with his family, or part of his family, and anyways, he hopped in one. It's no driver. He said it's super weird.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like a surreal experience. You're just sitting there, going around, trusting this car to drive you around with, you know, there's nobody talking to you. It's just like,
Which I kind of like.
where are you going? Beep, beep, boop. There you go.
Yeah.
They're still set up. They still have like it looks like a car, right? They still have the steering wheel and this and that. But yeah, he thought it
Are you
was
allowed to
just
sit in
pretty
the
trippy.
driver's seat?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think you have
So how do you
to. I don't know.
sit? Okay, 4.
They sit in the back.
Front seat and then 3 in the back.
Yeah.
If you have a family of 4. Got
Yeah.
it.
I think he was only with 1 or 2 of his kids. So
Okay.
I think it was just 1 of his kids, maybe.
We should have tried it. Maybe we're going to go in April, I think. So maybe we'll try it when we go out.
Yeah. You could try it down here pretty soon too.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll.
At what point? So I was just thinking like, okay, at some point, all cars are going to be autonomous, right?
I hope not.
Well, they are. I mean, that's just like, just even for safety reasons, insurance purpose, like all that stuff. It's like if all
Are they
cars
gonna
are
go 65
autonomous,
on the freeway?
well, I'm sure you could pay to go faster. You like pay X amount of dollars and you go 75.
I guess if you can get stuff done, I guess that makes sense.
Well, yeah, and all these cars are going to be talking to each other. So I just think it's going to be the future. Driving's kind of silly, right? It takes time. I love it. But that's what I was thinking, like, once it does.
You're going to have people that still like keep their cars and then just like see how many autonomous cars I can hit on the freeway.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, at some point they have to have the transition from none to all. It's a long, so you're going to have a mix for a long time, right? It's not just going to be all autonomous unless California, I could see just outlawing, self-driving cars. No, human-driven cars.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call it.
California's probably going to be first at it.
Yeah. So they could just outlaw it. Or you have to have specific, specifications on your car, like certain software, whatever, something like you can drive, but you still need all these safety features, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
So it'll take a while, but like, is this just going to get rid of all side roads? Like, cause they're going to you're going to be like, hey, take me to whatever, go take me home. It's going to take you the straightest shot, right? You're not going to like,
Yeah.
you're going to go
maybe
down, you're going to
shortest
go on the
distance,
freeway,
yeah.
you're going to go here. You're not going to be like, oh, there's traffic here. I'm going to take the coast home just because it's a nicer drive, like this and that.
Yeah.
Like, put my radio
I
on,
wonder if you
hand
can
out
like
the
set
window,
it to not go on
or like
highways.
choose your route.
So
kinda
like
thing.
if on Google Maps, like if I don't feel like taking the freeway, there's a way to turn that off.
Is there?
Yeah.
I know you can do. Yeah, I've only seen toll roads, that kind of thing. So
Yeah. No, I think there's highway.
Okay.
If you want to not go on the highway, there's something that says that.
all right.
Yeah, which I do often, or I'll just force it. Like I'll just drive past the freeway and it's like, well, you idiot, you just passed where you're supposed to turn. But
Like, keep going.
Yeah, we keep
Yeah.
going. And then it at some point we'll say, oh, all right, you can just stay on the coast highway.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Like, I mean, Uber, when they even got down here, it was like downtown San Diego, started branching out. PV. I mean, I remember when it was coming all, started to work its way out. Nothing in the suburbs. So, but I mean, in due time, it's going to make its way up here, right? To the burbs.
I just think it's funny when they get stuck behind each other and stuff, or
Yeah.
like an Amazon truck is too far out, so they just sit there and wait for the.
Like, this is the way.
I know.
This is what
it
we have
thinks
to
it's
do.
at a light, but
Yeah.
just sitting there.
Yeah.
But when there's if you just Google or not Google, just go on like Instagram and type in Waymo, there's like so many videos
Of them just getting
like
stuck.
stuck. Yeah. Or like the things on top is spinning and nothing's going on. So
I think, ultimately, it will be better. I think our kids will still be driving in some capacity, but the next layer of children after that, like
It's probably
like our
good.
kids,
yeah.
probably self-driving at that point.
Yeah, it supposedly, I don't know the real stats on it, but I think a lot less 15 and 16-year-olds are starting to drive anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think those numbers are way down.
That was like
So maybe-
it's like a huge milestone in,
For us, it was
in
like
life.
Yeah, I was furious that my birthday fell on Labor Day
Yeah,
because I had to wait till the 5th to get my license. I couldn't get it on my birthday.
Oh, I remember I took the driving test the first time and I failed it.
The actual
was
behind the wheel one.
Behind the wheel, yeah.
Oh, no.
I think I don't even know. It was like a minor thing, but he didn't tell me until we were done.
I thought I did because I scraped.
Yeah,
I had
it
a
was
really
something
low.
like that.
I had a really low car.
Yeah.
And driving like like off Emerald over there by the DMV and
Yeah.
Oceanside, and going down like this little just like drainage ditch, and I scraped the bottom of my car, and I'm like, oh god, I failed.
Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely like, I was like crying. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's the end of the world.
it was.
You
But
had to wait,
retook
what,
it
like 2
again.
weeks or what?
Taking the second time was even more nerve wracking. I remember pulling out too, and there was like a dude coming at me in the sidewalk, just walking. But I was already like out in the sidewalk, and like cars, just turn. I didn't fail that time, so I made it. But yeah, it's a rite of passage. It was like got your own car, you have a little bit of freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I mean, just like putting on your own music in your car, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
just don't leave your music in there if your dad's gonna take your car and get one.
did you do that?
Yeah, because so my Dr. Dre and Eminem
Oh, yeah.
CDs got confiscated.
Oh.
I found them like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first CD that I bought was the Chronic, Dr.
Yeah.
Dre. And I don't think I even had a CD player because I had a 1986 Ford Ranger.
Oh,
So I got the boombox from my house. We used to have those three CD boomboxes with giant speakers. Takes, I don't know, 8 double D batteries or something.
Yeah.
Put that in there and then cruise around like that for a while until I saved up a little money and got an actual
deck.
CD player. But
I had a 6-disc changer.
Whoa,
I had
dude,
to do it. I had to do
you're
it.
fancy. You're a rich kid.
No, I wasn't. I was driving a car that was like had 150,000 miles on it already.
Yeah.
It just happened to have a cool CD player, but it was in the trunk, so you'd have to get out if you wanted to change it.
But you have 6 to go through,
That's
so
right.
you're good.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, driving is coming to an end here in San Diego, guys. That is our new. Our to do is the Capital Craft Fest coming to you this weekend. So the Capital Craft is Beer Week, and it's just like beer people. It's Beer Week, but it's from the November 7th through the 16th. Is that a week? Tell me if I'm wrong.
9
Is that a
days,
week?
but yeah, sounds like 9 days to me.
All right, so the Capital Craft Beer Festival this Saturday, November 8th from 12 to 4:30, 80 plus local beers, and it's at the San Diego Harley-Davidson Festival grounds. Remember we were like, where is that?
So you figured it out?
Yeah, off Moreno, right by the Costco over there. So you're driving down right before you get off in PB. If you look to the left, there's that big Costco.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Carl Strauss used to be down there. Like,
Yeah.
or maybe they still are. But anyways, there's like a Harley-Davidson shop down there. They're calling it the Festival Grounds. It looks like it's just in the parking lot or something.
Got it.
But it's 4645 Moreno Boulevard in San Diego. And so they're going to have it this weekend. General admission's $50. It's including unlimited 2-ounce tastings. Could get pretty feisty there. And a commemorative cup. VIP, you get in 1 hour early. Plus there's other beers you get to taste. Like I'll read off a list of a few of the beers. There's live music from the best 80s band in the county. Or no, sorry, in the country. Flash Pants.
Oh, wow.
Dude, who was that? I remember when we were in PB, there was a 80s cover band that played all the time. Something Kitty. Oh, I forget what it was called. But they were great. Like now I don't even remember the name of the places down there, but they used to play all the time down there. But they were the best 80s band in the country at the time. Now it's Flash Pants, I guess. And then DJ Twan Burgundy will keep the beats rolling all day long. There's also great food, local vendors, and creative artisans. So it's going to be down there. Go check it out. I want to read to you guys the beer list real quick. If I could find it. See the beers. So there's a ton. I mean, of course, Capital Craft, you're going to figure there's a huge beer list, right? But you have 3 Punk Ales, Abnormal, AleSmith, Booze Brothers, Epic, Julian Hard Cider, June Shine, Kairoa. I've never been to Kairoa, but I heard it's pretty good. Here's one of Kairoa. It's kind of, I forget exactly where, but like North Park-ish or somewhere down in that zone of San Diego.
Yeah.
I remember we brought it up at one point, but they are having, this sounds delicious actually, a bourbon barrel aged chocolate banana imperial stout.
Wow.
Yeah, a few 2 ounces of those. Those will get you toasty. Carl Strauss is going to be down there. They have a peanut butter cup porter for their VIP hour. Latitude 33. has a blood orange IPA. Go to.
Is that the special VIP one?
No, the VIP is a Thorn Hazy IPA. So it's Thorn / Latitude 33.
Oh, yeah.
Mother Earth, they have a Cali Creamin'. Obviously, that's their go-to. Nickel Beer Company, they're out in, not Julian. It's,
Yeah, I think it is, right?
is it Julian?
I think so.
Okay. They have VIP 12th anniversary bourbon barrel aged imperial stout aged in 10-year Buffalo Trace barrels coming in at 12%. They also have a Violet IPA collab with Brandon Hernandez at 6.7%. Pizza Port. You got Stone Brewing. You have Tarantula Hill. And they're having one of their, it's not, you get this beer anywhere, but Liquid Candy Hazy IPA. Mm-hmm. If you could find that and you can find it fresh and you can find it on draft, got to get it. So good.
Draft Republic.
Do they have it there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's Tarantula Hill. So
They always have 4-packs there too.
Okay.
So
that's good to know. Cause the ones I usually find, I don't know, they don't put the dates on there. I think it's them. I don't know. Anyways, trying to find the real fresh ones. Cause I remember the first time we had it, it was up in Big Bear and they had it on draft and it was very tasty and it has not disappointed since.
Yep.
Another one of my favorites, Pizza Port Bacon and Eggs Imperial Stout. I'm reading all the Imperial Stouts because I'm a little thirsty right now. It's like a breakfast beer. Fall Brewing has a Southern Breeze New Zealand Pilsner. Coronado is going to be down there. Burning Beard, Virgin, obviously our friends. Mm-hmm. Their Core Trends West Coast IPA, 6.5%, a collab with Craft Coast and McElhaney.
Rad.
It's got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyways, go down there if you guys want to go check that out. That is happening this weekend, Capital Craft. But go to just look up beer events this week because I think I'm pretty sure any BTR, any of the local tap rooms, anything like that, they're having different events and stuff going on.
Yeah.
As we go through the week because it's beer bigger than a week, so it's beer
right.
Week and a half.
Yep.
Let me just see if I missed anything on that one. So beer week, yeah. What's tapping? All right, we ready for Adieu?
Yeah. Is it a bad one?
No, it's kind of funny. and okay, I'll just get into it. All right, so Adieu. We're gonna have to. We're saying adieu. It's something that we do on this podcast. We're saying adieu to saying that Chicken Hawk is coming soon. But the funny thing is, there's still no date announced. But here's the newest update.
Oh my God.
After years of delays, I just brought it up because it's a going theme. Anytime this comes up, we have to talk about it.
We talked about it softball, we still don't think it's ever happening. So
it's happening, buddy. It's happening. So after years of delay, Tony Hawk's long-awaited Chicken Hawk may finally open in San Diego's North County this week. So at this point, these guys. So this is from San Diego. This is from San Diegoville. And they've been, that's where I get a lot of these articles. They've been saying the same thing. So I'll read you a little part at the end, but at this point, it's also become a running joke in San Diego's restaurant scene, Chicken Hawk, the endlessly delayed fried chicken concept from skateboarding legend Tony Hawk and chef Andrew Batchelor may actually be opening this week. According to local sources, the long-promised Lucadia restaurant will begin friends and family soft opening nights over the early part of this week. While no formal grand opening announcement has been made, signs suggest that the doors at last may be swinging open more than 4 years after the project was first announced.
Maybe Tony Hawk thinks this is so funny, because he lived in Encinitas forever.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks that Fulano's was so funny for so long that he's just going to do the exact same thing with Chicken Hawk. He's just going to open it for a day or two.
Yeah.
Close it for a month.
Yeah.
Maybe sell skateboards out of the back parking lot.
We got to get to the bottom of this because there's definitely something. I mean, besides permits, because even in this article, they said right down the road, there was a Rad's
pizza place.
Rad's, they call it Rad's.
Yeah.
Where'd it go here? Johnny Rad's. So even in that's they've said this been, Chicken Hawk's been trying to open for a while, but meanwhile, fellow skateboard legend Mike McGill, so McGill Skateboarding,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's now in the Lazy Acres parking lot. He used to be over by, what was down there?
Lucadia Pizza.
Yeah. What else was El Callejon?
Pina and all
He used to be down there?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, now he's out. But anyways, he managed to conceptualize, build, and open his own Johnny Rad's Pizza just blocks away. That felt like record time. All while Chicken Hawk sign remained dark. Now I looked up, their website has changed. It now says there's a little bit of info. It says coming soon.
Hours?
No, it doesn't have hours yet. But they did change. They did make a post on their Instagram saying they are opening. So the joke can be still continuing, but this part is interesting too, because whether Chicken Hawk can live up to its hype, can live up to the years of hype remain to be seen. But after repeated false starts and endless coming soon signs, even the most skeptical foodies might allow a bit of cautious optimism that this bird may finally take flight.
I don't know. I still like it as a joke.
It's still good as a joke. So if all goes according to plan, Chicken Hawk could finally open.
Wait, there's a plan?
Yeah, if all goes according to plan, Chicken Hawk could finally open to the public by mid-November, marking the end of a saga that has outlasted multiple building permits, shifting culinary trends, and a fair amount of online skepticism, including notably from this very publication, San Diego, which was blocked by the restaurant's social media account after covering its slow process. So they blocked these guys. Hopefully we don't get blocked here. Still in the spirit of objective reporting, we'll simply say, congratulations, Chicken Hawk. It seems the wait may actually be over. So we can't, the running joke is adieu. We're bidding that joke adieu.
I'm not until it's open. You can.
Oh, I have seen pictures. They have had like, not little theme. They've had like little parties there, like private parties and stuff.
Just to make it look like it's open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hence Fulano's.
2.0. So anyways,
That's funny.
that's where we're saying goodbye to coming soon. All right. Before we get to the question from Cassidy, here are a few breakfast spots. If you guys are looking for breakfast, do you like breakfast?
I do.
You a
I don't have
breakfast
it
guy?
much, but we had on Friday night, we got a like spiral honey baked ham thing.
Yeah.
That we just because it was easy to make little sandwiches and stuff on Halloween. And on Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday we had a later game, so I made a little egg scramble with some of that ham and cheese and that, and it was so good.
Even I thought you were going on the route of breakfast for dinner. That's always solid.
That's great too.
Can't go wrong with that, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you said, you don't eat it much. I like my breakfast is few and far between.
Yeah.
I don't know. I at some point gave up breakfast. Like I don't know why.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, same thing. I'm not a huge breakfast eater.
Yeah.
I eat an early. It's funny. I eat an early lunch usually.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of where it's fallen into.
Yeah.
Just like a little earlier lunch. I remember for a while, which I did really dig, and I'll probably get back to just because it's simple, it's easy, is overnight oats. Mix it all up, get some like 6 mason jars. You fill them up a little bit, throw in some fruit. Boom. You got to like just pop that open and throw in a little protein powder, a little bit of some sort of nut butter, some sort of fruit. You got oatmeal, obviously, a little bit of I was using soy milk because it's got a little more protein, but super easy. Oh, chia seeds. So that's what I was doing for a while. But as far as breakfast goes, yeah, I do love a traditional solid bread. What's your favorite breakfast, by the way, before we get into it?
That's a great question. As a kid, I love French toast. My mom made killer French toast.
Yeah.
Chelsea makes great French toast. But I mean, I like just like eggs over easy, bacon, maybe hash browns or something like that. That sounds delicious right now.
Yeah,
I love
traditional
eggs Benedict too, but which my mom makes every Christmas Eve. We do eggs Benedict.
Nice.
So
For breakfast or for dinner?
like a brunch.
Okay.
Like a brunch, yeah. I'd say like the traditional one. Like I think that's what I get more now than anything is just like some version of eggs, usually like over easy.
Yeah.
And then hash browns and bacon.
Yeah. Easy go-to.
Yeah.
If like health didn't have anything to do with it, I'm going biscuits and gravy all day.
Oh, see, yeah.
Like that was my go-to growing up.
Did you
Not
guys
growing up,
end up
but like my formidable years.
Yeah. Did you guys end up going to Don's in Oceanside? I know we talked about it at some
not
point.
yet.
So that's where I've never done chicken or biscuits and gravy. Growing up, we never did diners or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I tried it when we went to Don's and it was so good.
Yeah. Biscuits and gravy done right.
Yeah.
That's one of the best meals you can get
I
out
could
there.
have also just gotten that, but
Yeah.
I had ordered that and a meal.
Yeah, no, sometimes now mostly how I've seen it is that you get your meal and then it's like a side or like a la
that's what it
carte
was
kind of
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to leave out one of the favorites right here in San Diego, the breakfast burrito.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's that. I mean, yeah, got to find your spots, but that's
And I do
definitely
that.
the best.
Mariah's in San Marcos, right off Melrose. They have their regular breakfast burritos are legit, but they have one that's like the loaded breakfast burrito. That's usually a special. Is insane.
Yeah.
Very, very good. The only negative of breakfast burritos for me at breakfast places is the lack of salsa. So I like a breakfast burrito from a Mexican restaurant more. But
At like a
so city, like if you're going to like
broken yolk,
broken
or whatever.
yolk, yeah. There's salsa choices.
They
They
just
have
have like
and like
yeah.
that. They don't have like a
Yeah,
good-
you definitely can't do it there. I rarely do it there. Sometimes, I'll think of it. I'm like, ooh, breakfast burrito, and then you're like, wait,
Yeah, doesn't have the
drive-thru
finishing
burrito
part.
Sounds way better. A little salsa. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going eggs. The chilaquiles are solid too. It's like
I've never done it before.
not really a breakfast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on Mexican food breakfast spots menu, but it's just nachos more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Super good though. All right, here's some of the best from Eater Magazine. I'm not going to go through them all, but if you guys are looking for new breakfast spots, here's a good list for you. So Wildland up in Carlsbad, it's a newer spot. It's from the duo behind Michelin-starred Jeanette Jolie. Actually, that's where Chef Bachelor. That's where he was started, but he's not there anymore. John Resnick and Eric Boast. They have a bunch of breakfast served 8 to 1 up in Carlsbad, 2598 State Street. Atelier Mana. That's in the whole transition to Open Chicken Hawk. So it ties into that story too. Chef Bachelor ended up opening Mana over there.
Yep.
And I've heard really good things. Obviously, it's making this list, but the Breezy Lucadia spot, Eater San Diego new neighborhood restaurant of the year for 2023. It's pretty good. It's helmed by Chef Andrew. Is this how you say his name? Bachelier. Bachelor.
Yeah, I would assume so. Or if there's like a French version, I don't know.
Bachelier.
Something like that. Maybe.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
I've said Bachelor the entire time, but whose daytime menu highlights seasonal flavors. The all-outdoor cafe has a relaxed atmosphere and al fresco. This is the place that Moto Deli was for a little bit. There was a hot dog place for a little bit. It's right on Coast Highway.
Yogurt
It's right
spot for
there.
a little bit.
But yeah, it looks super solid. But it's, once again, it's great chef running it as well. So Claire's on Cedros. Can't
Old
go
favorite,
wrong.
yeah.
Traditional, standard.
Cool outdoor space.
They're showing a picture of the blackberry stuffed French toast.
Yeah.
Are you doing standard French toast or
Yeah, I'm standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, blackberry stuffed French toast stuffed with a ricotta, topped with blackberry compote and fresh mixed berries.
Go early though. Claire's tends to have a wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's just not too many spots down there. I mean, you got coffee shops, all that, but as far as true sit
But
down
like a
breakfast
lot of
spots,
it's like on the other side of the
yeah.
road.
You just
so
want
like
to stay there.
Yeah. If you park there, people usually just stay and wait.
Thien Huang is with several branches in Vietnam. This chain's outpost in Mira Mesa specializes in bong quan, a popular breakfast dish. I'm sure I said that right. Of steamed rice rolls and savory fillings like ground pork or shrimp. So not your traditional breakfast here. This one's in
What's shrimp for
Mira
breakfast
Mesa.
for me?
No? All right.
Yeah.
Commodore Nishi. Actually, I think this one's actually closing down. I think I read another article, so we're going to skip that one. That was in La Jolla. Harry's Coffee Shop. There's one up in Carlsbad, right? Isn't that where
I
it
think
is?
so, yeah.
I think that's where it opened. But this one's down in La Jolla. The nostalgic diners of the 1960s aren't entirely gone in San Diego. Harry's La Jolla's oldest family-owned restaurant still has that old-timey feel. Got BLTs, burgers, a variety of milkshakes, including an Oreo milkshake. The famous BW Benny is a favorite. Can't go wrong with a Benny. Finjan coffee from Arabic and Turkish coffee brewed in a hot sand pit. Visit this Kearny Mesa gem. So if you're down in Kearny Mesa, 9119 Claremont Mesa Boulevard. You have Wayfarer Bread and Pastry. This is in Bird Rock. Apparently one of the best bakeries in all the land.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard really good things. I've read about it a few times. Set an alarm for this weekend visit to this locally loved bakery in Bird Rock. Wayfarer draws in crowds and often long lines for its small batches of naturally fermented artisan breads and French-influenced pastries. The quaint outpost has a seaside charm, a bunch of pastries and all that kind of stuff. Mahdi down in on Park, Madison on Park. Oh, sorry, branching out from Madison on Park. Maddie's a trendy sister restaurant in Normal Heights. We got Nomad Donuts. Gotta love a donut spot making the list here. Down in University City. Hash House a Go-Go. You a fan?
I've never been there.
I've been there, not to any of the San Diego ones. There's in the hotel that we stay at in Vegas for King of the Road coming up in the next few months here. It is at the Plaza Hotel. They have one down below. So
that's cool.
Get these Bloody Marys that are filled with like bacon and it's just like a meal in there. And if you're
that's the only time I've ever had shrimp for breakfast.
Oh yeah, and a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
They have really good Bloody Marys. The usually you're too hungover to eat the full meal, but they have these giant meals, you know. So, anyways, this one's down in San Diego at 9628 Fifth Avenue. Little Lion Cafe down in OB. Our buddies go there. I've heard good things. Cafe Madeline down in San Diego off 30th. Morning Glory caviar topped scrambled eggs. Skip. Cafe 222, 222 Island Ave in San Diego, and Little Frenchie. Oh, there's a few more, but that's all we're gonna hit today. Anyways, what's your go-to breakfast spot in North County?
I think Mariah's is our favorite in San Marcos. I also like, is it Beach Plum? I always call it Beach
Plum.
Yeah, Beach Plum over in La Costa.
Yeah.
Those are our go-tos. Yeah. I always get outvoted because they always want to go to just to Broken Yoke, which is great. It's good food, easy.
What they just like the menu offerings better?
I think like the pancakes are bigger or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But what's your go-to?
Now I had it. Now I forgot where it was. Oh, Breakfast Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
it's a good one.
Yeah. It's a little bit, it's traditional, but not, depending on what time you go, you get a flight of beer.
Yeah. Or beers, mimosas or whatever they're called too.
You get mimosas. Do they have beer mimosas?
Yeah, I think they do. They did at some point. I don't know.
They probably do.
Richard Walker Pancake House in Bressy's pretty good too.
Okay. Is that a chain?
There's at least one in La Jolla. I don't know if it's a big chain or if it's just those two.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm a Breakfast Republic type guy.
Yeah.
Or just your traditional. There's a place over in San Marcos. It's called Pega's now, but it used to be called San Marcos Family Restaurant.
Okay.
Right by Mission Hills, that 7-Eleven right there.
Yeah.
Right next to it. That was a go-to as well.
Next to the cow shed.
One thing, next to the cow shed. One thing I used to get there, which is delicious, they had a jalapeno hash.
Oh.
Boom. So
that sounds
good. Yeah. Hash is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question for Cassidy as we're rounding out this episode. So this weekend, I wanted to watch, it was just me and Brewer. The other guy was at soccer or something. And I just wanted to chill. It was a long day. Let's watch a movie. But I didn't want to watch, we were looking around, he wanted to watch like Hotel Transylvania or something like that. And I was like,
the third one's good.
Yeah, that's the one he wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you sure you're not going to be scared like tonight? I don't want you coming in. And he thought about it. He's like, I don't know. It's funny. I like it. I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I don't know. I might. So I was like, okay, we're going old school. So went to Disney Plus and threw on, because he likes baseball, threw on Rookie of the Year.
Nice.
Yeah, solid flick. There's some parts you're like, oh yeah, that's funny.
There's some
I don't
parts
remember that
too.
part.
Yeah. The language in some of those older PG movies is pretty wild too.
Yeah. There were some funny parts.
We just watched Spaceballs me and Cam.
Yeah,
Chelsea came down for like the last 30 minutes and she just kept rolling her eyes.
Yeah,
so
that's a little much.
But I mean, Cam was like, this is PG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely beyond the PG level these days.
Yeah.
So he loved it. He's like,
great.
Watching movies these days, like the intro is it was probably a 5-minute intro, like scrolling through, showing the everybody coming into the game, it's just like a drawn out, like old school movie. He's like,
Cam asked if it's over.
Yeah. Is this over? Like, is this
over?
not, this is over. He's like, is this
credits?
where is it? Are they going to start the movie? Like just, the attention that in new movies is just like, this is like a little slower. And then he saw that they're the Cubs. He's like, oh, I hate the Cubs because they beat the Padres this year. So I was like, yeah, I know, but we got to watch it. He's, whatever, kind of give him the round out. But he actually watched the whole movie, didn't complain. He's like, dude, this is a good movie. So question for you. What's your favorite sports movie And I'm kind of thinking like old school, kind of that style. So like it could be a little newer, but pre 2000 ish.
Yeah.
I know we have some new ones, but
it's hard for me to pick one. Can I pick one adult one and one kid one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sandlot is definitely the kid
yeah,
one.
yeah. That was
Sandlot is.
That's what I put down as it was the most memorable. Like I'm not one to remember a bunch of movie lines or, remember
But
too
you
much
got-
about any movies, but I
Yeah.
just remember so much of that movie. I don't know if we watched it a handful of times, just kind of repetition or,
Yeah.
Obviously it's solid as well, but
It's so good. And it is. It's like I follow Ham now on Instagram. He has a pretty good following.
he does some weird stuff.
He does.
He's like, does all the dancing and yeah.
But it's some of it's super funny. And like the other day he had Squints, like him and Squints were like back to back. And,
Yeah.
But those characters were so great. Storyline was so fun. Like the Wendy Peppercorn stuff is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
Do you remember all the names,
yeah.
like all the scenes?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, is hilarious. Like all of it is like, there's no, for me, lulls, like it doesn't get slow ever. It's just a great movie.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Agreed.
And kind of get goosebumps at the end with the Benny the Jet playing in the big leagues.
Yeah.
Unfortunately on the Dodgers, but but in the big leagues, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then for me, my adult one would be Bull Durham. I love Bull Durham.
Yeah.
And I could watch it. I love like the Major League movies, super funny. But Bull Durham is just like a great overall movie. Tim Robbins is like super young in it. Kevin Costner is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that
Bull
one.
Durham. All right. Good to
Yeah.
know. I don't know what my adult one would be. I'd have to think about that one. But there's some other.
Tin Cup, another. Kevin
Cup.
Costner makes the list.
Oh, you were in the
lot,
Tin
so-
Cup room the other
Yeah,
day.
Tin Cup is another great movie. When he takes like 10 shots into the water. I love that scene.
This wasn't a kid's movie, but Varsity Blues, 1999.
I never really got into Varsity Blues, and we were in high school, and that
Yeah.
came out too.
Yeah.
I was a lot more of a Can't Hardly Wait guy.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's a solid
not
one too.
Not football. So I was more of a nerd. So.
Mighty Ducks, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Well, at least
great
one and two.
Yeah.
And then I guess it's sports. Another John Candy flick, Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I remember
Great.
Cool Runnings. I don't know. That's might be next on my list to watch.
Well, that's what came last night in Spaceballs. He's like, "Is that the guy from Cool Runnings?" He's barf. Yeah.
Well,
so
there
good.
you go.
Yeah.
All right. Lots of good nostalgia there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll leave you guys at that. Hit us up if you guys need anything. hello@livinginsandiego.com. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Cassidy Lewis. We'll catch you all next week for another episode of Livin' in San Diego. Adios.